All right, guys, looks like I got one more update for you guys before the weekend kicks off. So this is going to be a nice and quick one. But let me ask you a question. Do you or do you not like beer? You drink beer? So here, check this out. Let me just show you. Yeah, check this out. Holistic pricing optimization. This is actually put on the website on Palantir.com. Now, this whole thing is actually brought to me by this guy, Cameron with the K, the homie. He's really good. He does a lot of actually like good due diligence on Palantir and stuff like that. So feel free to go check him out. Here's his Twitter handle. It's at the Cameron with a K. So seriously, go check him out. He actually does some solid DD, and by DD I mean due diligence, of course. Okay. Now, this is the stuff that he was posting. Basically, holistic pricing optimization. Let's just read this real quick, right? A large beverage company wants to optimize 10 billion of annual revenue by creating an integrated end-to-end sales and revenue management system. This is the kind of stuff that Palantir really just rolls right into. This is their wheelhouse. Of course, it's them. Now, you go down to their impact, basically they save $10.5 million, which is like, technically it's only like, what, 1% of that total revenue, but they still save 1%. This might be recurring. This might just be one of the first things that they save, right? As this data set comes in and works through and gets like, you know, broader and gets bigger and it gets more integrated into the system, it's definitely going to have a greater impact as it moves forward, and it's recurring. So it's definitely something you can rely on to produce like, you know, somewhat stable results for the most part, right? On top of that, increase the number of SKUs that had price adjusted by 2.2 times actually, and the price change processing time of over 30%. So this kind of stuff is more so supply chain, but it's also at the end result. So for example, if stores actually scan SKUs that are price adjusted and it doesn't reflect going back to, you know, the supplier, then what ends up happening is like somebody's got to eat the cost there, right? You see what I'm saying here? So in this case, Palantir was able to optimize this to actually shorten that timeline and shorten that process and actually make it a little more efficient by, looks like a sum of 30%, which is pretty crazy. But to be honest, you know, here's the thing. This is what I think. I mean, this is my other side, like maybe the bear side of it, talking a little bit. But these kind of things, anytime these companies onboard Palantir, this kind of software, there's a lot of low-hanging fruit right away that Palantir can adjust, right? They'll get that. It'll be like really big numbers and things like that. And this is, I think this is what it is here. So, you know, it's not to get too caught up in the euphoria of stuff. It is very big news for sure, and I love the fact that they're here. But low-hanging fruit aside, let's see. For these kind of deals, it's always good to see what comes next. What's the second phase of what they're doing with the company and that kind of deal. So that's my take on it. But, you know, let me know what you think. By the way, also before we close off here, so Cameron, the guy I was mentioning on Twitter before, actually did some research, and it looks like he found the people that work on this, and it's Anheuser-Busch. And this is why I'm saying, do you like beer, right? So Anheuser-Busch in St. Louis, Missouri was hiring. Look at that, and look at the technology skills that they're looking for here. Snowflake, Snowpipe, and Task. And Snowpipe is actually a good product. I mean, it's I would personally continue using Palantir for like the full suite, but it is what it is. Azure Event Hub, JavaScript, TypeScript, and Palantir Foundry. So these are sort of like the technical skill sets you need for this job. But it's confirmed, guys. It's indeed Anheuser-Busch that is using Foundry, and the stuff that they're talking about on the Palantir page most likely is Anheuser-Busch. Or maybe it's something else, and Anheuser-Busch is one of the newer ones that they're onboarding, which we haven't heard about yet. But thank you, Cameron, for all your due diligence, man. I just wanted to present this in a video format. I hope this gives you guys something good to look forward to over the weekend. And happy Valentine's Day. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.